So, I'm now at Mazda's proving ground in Mine, which is in Yamaguchi, next to Hiroshima. Mazda's HQ is in Hiroshima. Now, why the camera is pointing this angle? Because I'm not supposed to film anything that shows the surrounding, because this is where they test their cars, their prototypes and all that. So I have to be creative with my footage. If not, I'll just get someone in trouble, which I don't want to. Alright? Now, I'm now in the MX-5. I've just driven the MX-5 RF, and now I'm back into the Cabriolet. First off, I'm not sure why, but the wheel seems to be lighter. But I don't know, maybe it's a wrong sensation. Alright? So we're here, we tested, we've driven the new CX-5, and we get to drive the MX-5 RF. We've also had a little bit of stint in the new Mazda 3 with G-vectoring control. I tell you, G-vectoring is a big thing for Mazda 3 because it's quite amazing how they got it done. But that's another topic for another day. So first thing, what's the difference between the Cabrio and the RF? Now, if you're seated in the driver's seat, there is little difference except the fact that the RF, when the roof is down, I can feel more turbulent air behind my hair because it's basically a targa and it sort of traps air. In terms of how the car drives, I would say it's barely noticeable in terms of how it reacts and all that, because yes, it is heavier with a heavy roof mechanism, but in terms of how it drives, except the fact that it almost seems like you are having something in your boot. Other than that, I don't think there is a big difference. All right. As for the CX-5, the biggest difference lies in the cabin quality of the new CX-5 and the soundproofing. Soundproofing is markedly different. It is a lot improved over the current generation CX-5, and I think it looks great, the new one. So what is that? So the new one has proper soundproofing, which is not something that Mazda has been proud about. But let me tell you one thing, it's not like they purposely mislook the fact. It's not that they don't want to give you soundproofing back then. They are adamant that they want people to hear the road. So like me now enjoying the elements because I feel it. My roof is down and it's I don't know, or 4 or 5 degrees Celsius. Is really cold. But this is nice. This is just really, really, really nice. Right? So I love this track, this Mine Proving Ground, because it's a bit like, it's a small track. It's like those in those days in Batu Tiga. So I like it a lot. Yeah, it's tight and narrow, and yeah, man. So I'm just happy that I get to test all 3 cars in one trip. Sorry, sometimes I get carried away when I'm enjoying some certain cars, and this is one of those cars, the MX-5, a very enjoyable car. I'm sorry that you don't get to see any footage. I'm supposedly not allowed to do any footage, except the fact that if I'm able to film without showing you anything. So yeah, please hate me for it, but I think that's about it, right? So the new CX-5 is gonna come later this year. It will be CKD in Malaysia, and I can tell you it looks really good. The interior is more or less the same as in space. They did not enlarge the car because that's largely because the CX-5 platform is still so capable. It is still so good that Mazda has decided to just heavily revise the car, update the floors and all that, right? And it's sort of like the ultimate version of the CX-5. This one, it looks good. It It looks really good, in fact, and the interior quality, they have upped it by another level, so which is a great thing. As for the Mazda 3, like I said just now, the biggest difference is that G vectoring system. It is noticeable if you know how to discover it, and once you discover it, you'll be like, wow. Yep, it is a fantastic system that not only helps you when you go super fast to help you turn, but it helps you in day-to-day driving. It even helps you make your rear passenger feel more comfortable. Yeah. Alright, so I'm sorry for this. I'm sorry that you don't get to see anything. Let me just, okay, he's making a turn. I don't think he will be looking at me when he's making a turn. I'll just take it up slightly. You'll be able to see. Yeah. Can you see anything? Yeah. Yeah.